Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be flipping through my 63rd journal, which is this faux wood grain journal here that I got from Dollarama. If you guys have watched my videos before, you guys know I love this type of journal. It's from Dollarama, like I said, so it's super affordable. It's less than $4, and I just think the cover is always so nice and plain, so that means I can completely sticker it up like you can see I did here. If you want to see the full setup for this journal, I will link it down below with my setup playlist, but otherwise, let's get right into the flip through. So on the cover here, you can see I put a bunch of Queen's French stickers. I had made a bunch of these for the DSC, the student council for my department. And so I decided to stick up this cover because this was the journal I used when I finished my undergrad degree, which is pretty crazy to think about. Now on the cover here, we have a Queen's French sticker, this little bear wearing a tam, which is kind of like a symbol of our school that says empowered women, empower women. We have a pamplemousse here, a little miss, Madame appelle du subjonctif. I have a little French department sticker here, a little cherry sticker here from Every Jewels. This is a sticker that I made to mark that I survived one of the classes that I took in 4th year. We have a cute little Papershire bunny here holding some red gummy hearts, a Queen's University sticker here, and on the back is less of like a color theme than on the front here. I tried to mainly do red, yellow, and blue on the cover because those are Queen's colors. And on the back, we have a little bit more green stuck in. We have an avocat. We have a little miss, do they call them Little Mister stickers? We have another one of the Surviving a Class sticker, this little friend brat sticker that I made, a sticker of Kingston Hall, which is the main French department building. We have this little Claude, which is our department mascot, a Bonjour sticker, and then also a Queen's French sticker. Now on the back, they are kind of like coming off, but that's okay. Okay, so moving on to the flip through, as you can see, I wrote that it was volume number 63 on the cover right here, and I also used this little post-it from the Coffee Monsters Co. to frame that. I put just this little bit of washi here because I had a little bit left on the roll and I didn't know what else to do with it, and I thought it kind of matched the flowers here. Usually this page is kind of just a mishmash of random stuff, and this is no exception. Here I have one of these like sensory strip stickers that my sister gave me. It's really random, but I figured I would just stick it in here. Now, for the cover, which I really love, I use some carnival stickers from Papershire, which I will leave the link for down below if you're interested. You can use my referral link for 10% off your first order, and just to be transparent, I do get some points from that. On the left side here, I put a postcard that I got from AliExpress. I just thought the colors matched super well, and I started this journal on April 17th, 2025. I just think these stickers are so cute, and I love the color scheme of this setup. Now on that Thursday here, I wrote 4 pages. This was actually the day of my last exam for undergrad, which was crazy. It's like just so insane how you finish your degree on a random Thursday, you know? But yeah, this was Thursday, April 17th. I had an exam this day, and I wrote 4 pages using these cute little blue and green scene stickers to decorate. Love that. And I love that I added some matching washi on the sides to add a little bit more color. And it looks like I finished this gray washi here, which is always super satisfying. So yeah, 4 pages for that day. On Friday here, I wrote 3 pages, and I took a really thick washi and ripped it down the middle to make a little border for the top and bottom, which I really love how that turned out. The washi tape is from EB, and you can use my code Valerie20 to get 20% off your order, even on sale prices, which is amazing. So definitely check that out. Oh, looks like I wrote 4 pages that day. And on this day, I went to go get bubble tea with my friends, and they had gotten their own bubble tea, and so there was a buy one get one free deal, and I figured I'm just gonna have one tonight and then save the other one for tomorrow, because if I'm gonna pay for one anyway, I might as well get the second one for free and then just drink it another day. So this is my receipt from that. Here we have a spread for the book Out on a Limb by Helen Bonham Young, actually, I think is her name, and it says, "You are my soul's purpose, to know you, to love you." Love that. Super cute quote, and I love the colors of this as well as the little doodles that I added. We have some like, this is supposed to be a coffee cup and a coffee bean because the main female character works at a cafe. There's a little binky here because there is a pregnancy trope, which I will say is not my favorite. And then we have an eye patch and a little hook because it has to do with how the characters first met. Super cute. On the Saturday here, it was the 1-year anniversary of the Tortured Poets Department, which was the first album that I really got to experience the release of that wasn't a Taylor's version, and that was like a completely new album, and it was when I was like more of a full-fledged Swiftie, I would say. And so I wanted to celebrate that by using this Taylor Swift washi from the Sticker Party. I love this washi so much. I think it's the cutest thing, and I wrote 3 pages that day. Moving on, this was the day I came home, so I always have a bunch of like mail waiting for me. I had a new debit card here, these like free samples of pads, new ink cartridges, this little YSL Libre sample, and then also my election voting ballot. And so I just stuck all of those little bits in here. On this day, this is just a letter that I got from my department because I had gotten the dean's list with distinction, and so they wrote like a little letter to me, which I thought was super cute. So I stuck it in here along with this Hermione washi tape because she's top of the class, and so I thought that was very appropriate. I got this washi tape when I was in Japan at the Warner Brothers studio tour. Next, we have a little spread here for Sunday, April 20th. I was just using up these little foiled cat frame stickers, which I just think are so adorable. I got these last year when I went to Japan, and I was just using up the rest of the sheet. And it looks like I wrote 4 pages that day. Originally, I thought I only wrote 2, but I guess there was a sneaky little page hiding here. And I feel like this spread is so adorable. I love all the colors and the foiled cat stickers, and then this washi that also has some gold foil. I just think it looks super cute. On Monday here, I used this foiled washi tape from EB once again. The foil on this is so intricate. I love it. And it looks like I only wrote 1 page that day. On Tuesday, April 22nd, I wrote 2 pages and used up these stickers from Papershire. These are these came from one of her journaling sheets, and I just thought the art was super pretty. So love how the spread turned out. On this day, I was doing a little activity with my student in tutoring where we were just like directing each other on how to draw things, and so I drew it in my journal because why not? Here we have a spread for the book Famous Last Words by C.W. Farnsworth. The quote says, "It feels like I'm flying in more ways than one." Super cute. I always love doing a black drop shadow on my hand lettering. On Wednesday here, April 23rd, I wrote 3 pages and used this cute little party washi tape to decorate. Super cute. We might have gone out for dinner this day or not, but I just thought this washi tape was super adorable. It was nearing my sister's birthday, and so I thought that was pretty appropriate. The little like bunny with the balloons and the presents is just so adorable, and this washi tape is from EB, which again will be linked down below. On this day, I had gone to Shoppers, and so I stuck in my receipts, and then also I had used a coupon from this Beauty Mingle thing that I got when I purchased a little goodie bag, and so I just used the coupon and then put the leftovers in here. And then my sister had given me a bunch of these like Waterloo University or University of Waterloo CPR first aid stickers, and I thought it was appropriate to stick them in here because this day I had gone to get my CPRC certification renewed because I needed it to work at the daycare this summer. And so I just stuck these random stickers in, put a little bit of washi tape to add a bit more color, and that was that. But I thought that was so appropriate that they had just given me these stickers, and then the next day I went to go get my CPR renewed. But this was the day I got my CPR renewed. I just used this pink washi tape from EB to decorate the borders. Super cute, super fun, and I love the hollow foil, of course. On Friday, April 25th, it was my sister's birthday, and so I used a bunch of these gold foiled birthday stickers to decorate. Super cute, but not much to say about this spread. On the Saturday here, I used yet another foiled Galaxy type EB washi tape. This shining star is so pretty. And I wrote 3 pages that day. That day we had gone to Chat Time and Lisa's Cosmetics, so I stuck in the receipts in here. And then I also went to the dentist, so I stuck that receipt in here as well. On Sunday, April 27th, I really love how the spread turned out. I was finishing this sheet from Pow's Art Nook, and so I used up the rest of these like tea time stickers. The art is just absolutely stunning. I love her shop. I will link it down below. And I just decorated in the middle and then put some washi tape on the top and bottom to add a little bit more color. And we did 3 pages that day. Super cute. I just love the colors of the spread. I think it's so pretty. On the Monday here, I used this cute little bear washi tape from EB, very spring coated, to decorate. I wrote 3 pages that day, and I love that I added little flowers kind of to match the washi tape on the dates. I just think that is super cute and a little detail that I feel like makes a big difference. On that day, I had gone out for lunch with my friends, and so I stuck this receipt in here, and they had gotten me a new Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and so I stuck the packaging for that in here as well because I feel like it just looks like the packaging is just so pretty. And for some reason, this little star on the flap here, like I just really love it. I don't know why, but just again, putting more scraps into my journal, receipts from the day. And then I also got 2 birthday cards, and so I stuck that in here with the same washi on the top and bottom. Okay, moving on to Tuesday, April 29th, I wrote 2 pages that day, and I used these cute little purple chicken stickers to decorate. They are so cute. I love that I did some washi to match on the top and bottom. And this day, my cousin had given me a birthday card and this little origami flower, and so I stuck that in here as well, of course. This next day I had gone back to Queens because I was going to Ottawa for this event with the French embassy, and so I just used this travel washi tape from the Coffee Monsters coat to decorate. I recently used up this washi tape, which I'm very sad about, but it was just so gorgeous. I love the purple foil and like the teal and the blue and the purple. I just loved this washi tape so much, but I'm happy to have used it all up because it means I really got my money's worth. Wrote a bunch of pages today, or for this day, so I just stuck them all together. On this, what's it called? Postcard here on the back, I just wrote my expenses for the month of April and just stuck that in here. Honestly, I don't really track it for any particular reason. I just kind of do it for fun. And it's nice to know a total at the end of the month, but I don't really keep track of it all throughout the year. I guess I could if I went back and looked at my journals, but I'm mostly just keeping track just to have like a little monthly idea of how much I've been spending. This was my cover page for May, super cute, using these old printables that I've honestly had for quite a while, so happy to get those out of my collection. And then here I made a little spread to track all of my April empties. I've been tracking the beauty products I used up in every month just for fun. I think it's so satisfying to finish up a beauty product, and I want to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth, of course. So yeah, I tracked that I used up 12 beauty products this month, from like perfume samples, moisturizer, candles, body wash, face masks, serums, toothpaste, all that. I've been tracking it just for fun. And I also have a lot of beauty products, so I'm really trying to use it all up, you know? And then I also just tracked my stationery items as well. It looks like in April, I used up 6 washi tapes and 3 pens. On Thursday, I had the event at the French embassy. I used this cute little Luna Lovegood washi tape. It came from the same set as that Hermione washi tape to decorate, and I feel like it's super cute. Put some receipts in here. We have like some parking tickets and also just a receipt from, what's it called? Chick-fil-A. Super fun. Is this a parking ticket? Yeah, it is. Okay, anyway, here on Friday, I decorated 3 pages by putting this cute thinner Eevee washi tape on both sides. Whenever I have a thinner washi tape like this, I do like to try to put more of it on the page to make the page a little bit more colorful. I feel like if I did it the typical way where I only put it on one side, it would look a little bit plain. And so I put on both sides, and I feel like it adds so much more to the spread. This was for May 2nd, and I wrote 3 pages that day, like I said. Oh, I guess this was actually, wait. No, this was the day of the event, and then we went to the mall the day after, and so I also put in like the, what's it called? Key card for our hotel room in here, this little business card I picked up, another parking pass, and also the receipt that I got from Hudson's Bay because I bought some sheets. Literally so boring. I didn't really buy anything at the mall, but that's okay. On this side here, I just put some photos of me and my friends at the French embassy. Super cute. Use some paper to add a bit more color to the page. Love it. And then here, my sister gave me my birthday card, and so I stuck it in. I did have to trim it quite a bit, which that's okay. Like, it kind of bothers me a little bit, but honestly, what can you do? I wouldn't look at this if it was just stuck in a box, and so I'd rather put it in my journal even if I have to trim a bit of it off. And then we just have some random things here. I got some like random stickers. Basically, whenever my sister and I are at school, we'll collect the most random stickers for each other and then just give them to each other to stick in our respective journals. It's kind of random, but yeah. I did get some red pockets from some family members for my birthday, and I also bought, what is this? Oh, I bought a new top from Aerie using my little $5 discount that they give for birthdays. And I also got a new dress from Plato's Closet, but it was from Aritzia, and so I wore it for my birthday, and I put the tag in here. Okay, we have finally made it halfway through journal number 63. As you guys probably know, whenever I hit the halfway mark of my journals, I like to make a little page to celebrate. Here, I was just using up a bunch of old stickers. Oops, looks like this one is supposed to be on this side. I was using a bunch of old Happy Planner stickers that I don't use anymore, and it was great to fill up the page with a bunch of those stickers. Super fun. Let me just see how long this video is. Okay, it's only 14 minutes, so I think we can do the rest of the flip through in one video. On Saturday, May 3rd, I just wrote a little one-page spread, used this cute spring washi tape to decorate. This was the day that I went shopping with my family at an outlet, so I have like all the different receipts and stuff stuck in here, as you can see. Moving on to Sunday, May 4th, I used this cute little aquatic washi tape to decorate with a bunch of like coral reefs. Super pretty, super pastel. And I wrote 2 pages that day. On the Monday here, I decorated using this tape from Precious and Snow. I think I've since used up this washi tape, which is just great. I always find it so satisfying to use up my washi tapes. And I have so many, so I have a lot to use up. But yeah, anyway, just a little one-page spread on this day. On this next day here, I did write 3 pages. I used another EB washi tape to decorate. The colors are just so bright and so fun. Here, I think it's because I had just gone back to work and I forgot how exhausting working at the daycare is. As much as I love it, it really didn't give me a lot of time and energy to journal. So you'll see a lot of one-page spreads coming up. But on Wednesday, May 7th, I just wrote a little one-page spread here. I used these little spring stickers that my grandma had given to me. I just thought they were cute and wanted to use them up, so that's that. Thursday, May 8th, I just wrote a little one-page spread once again and used a super thin washi tape from EB once again to decorate. I just put it on all 4 sides so that the page was pretty colorful. On Friday, May 9th, I used the same washi that I used at the beginning of the journal, which I try not to do, but at least here I put it down the sides. Originally, if you remember, I had ripped it in half and then stuck it on the top and bottom. So this is at least a little bit different, but it is the same washi tape. It is, again, from EB and so foily and so pretty. Love it. On the Saturday, May 10th here, I decorated using these leftover printables from Pink Planner Shop. I'd used them in a setup a long time ago and had a few left, so I decided to use them up here. Super cute. Love this spread. And I think this week I might have filmed a journal vlog, so go check that out if you're interested. Here, I just have some packaging from different beauty products that I had recently opened, and so I just stuck it all in here. We have an e.l.f. Camel Liquid Blush in Bold Faced Lilac. We have this e.l.f. lip mask that I have used up since then. It was like the free birthday gift for this year. Like, wasn't really anything special, just a little lip mask. Wasn't the most hydrating, but I used it all up. We have a little Shiseido, what's it called? Serum, a lash, so this is like a face serum. This is a lash serum, and then I opened a new toothpaste, so I stuck that packaging in here as well. Here, I had been working on making these stickers for my mom and dad's pickleball, group, and so I just stuck the little samples that I printed on paper just to test in here because I thought they were super cute. On the Sunday here, I wrote 2 pages. For Sunday, May 11th, I used this cute little me time washi tape from the Coffee Monsters coat to decorate. It is super, super cute, and I love this one here with the little cucumbers over the eyes. So adorable. On this day, we had gone out for Mother's Day, and so I stuck the receipts in here as well as a little business card from the tapas restaurant that we went to. Here, I'm just tracking all the hours that I worked in May. I just used a little bit of a thin washi tape to make a border around it, and then just wrote the hours that I was working every day. On Monday, May 12th, I decorated using this sea-themed washi tape from EB. It is so cute. Look at the little seahorse and octopus here. I freaking love it. The rainbow in the background is so cute as well. And I wrote 2 pages for that day and stuck in my little Starbucks sticker here. Moving on, we have a spread for Tuesday, May 13th. Looks like I wrote quite a few pages that day, and so I just clipped them all together because I didn't feel like post-iting all of them. This washi tape here is from Planner Monkey Co. Super cute. Okay, moving on, here we have a spread for Wednesday, May 14th. Again, like I said, I was really busy with work, and so sometimes I would just end up scribbling on a page to count it as my journaling for the day, which is unfortunate, but again, I always say this, it's very representative of my life at the time, so I don't mind. Anyway, on this day, I used this super thin little emotions washi tape from the Coffee Monsters Co. I just put it down both sides and then wrote a few words on the page. Same thing for Thursday. I used this super thin teal washi tape and then just wrote a few words for that day. But it's because I worked 7:45 to 5:30, so it was a pretty long day. On this page here, I have a bunch of these photos that my grandma gave me because she's been digitizing, is that the word? Digitizing all of her photo albums, and so she's been giving me a few photos because she knows I like to put them in my journal. And so I just put this random photo from many years ago of my family at Blue Mountain, and I just put some washi on the top and bottom to add a little bit more color to the page. But whenever I get random photos or postcards, I like to just stick them in my journal because I feel like, one, it's a good way to help me get through the journal and do spreads other than just daily spreads every single day. But 2, I also love it because it just lets me look at cute photos every now and then. Now, on this day, I used these little chick stickers again. Normally, I wouldn't have done that, but I guess I forgot I already used them in the journal. And so I just stuck them all over the top and bottom and decorated 2 pages for May 16th. On Saturday, May 17th, I decorated using these cute little salad bunny stickers. I just thought they were so cute. Did a bit of scrap paper on the top and bottom, and I wrote 2 pages that day. I'd also baked some of these Easter chick Pillsbury cookies. I love these Pillsbury cookies so much, and so I just put the packaging in here because why not? Oops, skipped a few pages. Here we have yet another random photo of me and my sister a long time ago in my grandma's basement at Christmas. And so I just used some Christmas washi tape to decorate because it felt appropriate. This washi tape is from EB, and again, my code is down below. I had finished a bunch of paper star sticker sheets, and so I just stuck the headers in here. If you guys know me, you guys know I like to kind of like collect these and just stick them in my journal just to show that I've been using up my stickers. So that's that. On Sunday, May 18th, I made a super cute spread using these peach theme stickers from Paper Star, which again, link down below. I love these stickers so much. I just love like the peachy tone of them, obviously. I just think they're so adorable. She does have like multiple journaling sticker sheets of different fruit themes, and so I would definitely recommend checking those out if you're interested. But I just think they're so adorable, and I decorated it with some paper scraps on the top and bottom as well, which is like very reminiscent of my old style of journaling. On this day, I just stuck in more random like ephemera bits from that day. I opened another mini toothpaste. I basically get a lot of these from the dentist, and I always say I'm going to save them for travel, but I don't travel enough to use them all up. So I've just been using them like every day, and then I'll probably save like 2 or 3 for my next trip. Anyway, I got a dress this day, so I put the tag in here. This is a little photo of, or this is one of my grad photos, and so I just stuck that in here as well because we had just gotten them in that day. Super cute. Can't believe I'm graduating. And I also felt it was appropriate because this is like my, what's it called? Journal where I finished my undergrad degree. So I feel like I had to put a grad photo in here. And then I just have this little business card, I think from a place we went to for dinner, question mark? What is that from? Oh yes, we went to like a golf club restaurant. And so that's the business card from that. Here we have yet another old photo of me. Not much to say about that. It's like kind of a random, very poorly taken photo, but I just stuck it in anyway because why not? Moving on to Monday, May 19th, I was trying to finish up this sheet of stickers from my Japan trip last year because I only had a few stickers left on the sheet. And so I decorated using some like paper scraps that match the colors, which I thought were super cute. And I did some washi on the top and bottom to add a little bit more color as per usual. But I really like how the spread turned out. I think it's super pretty. Here we have an old photo of me and my cousin at my uncle's wedding a long time ago. I just stuck it in and then put some washi tape to decorate, of course. On Tuesday, May 20th, I used this adorable fruit washi tape from EB. I think it is so cute and I love it. And yeah, so just a 2-page spread for that day. I had also gotten in some new insoles for my shoes, and so I just stuck the packaging in here because I thought it was pretty cute. I love these super feet. Like, they just really help with like foot pain, I guess, if you walk a lot or like if you're going on a trip. I find that these really help my feet not hurt at the end of the day. Okay, on this day here, we have, well, that's not even a day, but I just stuck in yet another random picture of me that my grandma had given me. I used some EB washi tape that I thought matched the colors of my dress to just decorate the top and bottom and add more color to the page as per usual. On Wednesday here, I used this Precious and Snow washi tape again. That's my bad. You guys know I don't like to repeat washi tapes or anything in one journal, but sometimes I'm in a journal for so long that I forget what washi tapes I've already used in it. So this was for Wednesday, May 21st, and I just wrote 2 pages that day. At this point, I was really trying to finish this journal before my Korea Japan trip, so I was just sticking in whatever I could to try to fill up the pages. So here we have yet another picture of me. This is from my very first piano competition where I got first place, I think. Or no, this one I got second place. So I guess this was not my very first piano competition because my very first one I got first place, but super cute. I just stuck it in with some paper scraps. Oh, this one is totally falling off. I just used some paper scraps to decorate. Guess we'll just glue that back in and then maybe glue this a little bit better. Okay, cute. Moving on, we have a little spread for Thursday, May 22nd. I wrote 3 pages this day and just used some of these pretty rose foiled stickers to decorate. We have another picture from my uncle's wedding in like 2012. Super cute. Again, use some paper scraps to decorate. Not much to say about that photo. And then on this day, I had gotten my nails done with my friends, and then we went out for McDonald's afterwards. And so I got the new Oreo cheesecake McFlurry. It was okay, but I did use up this gift card, so I stuck that in as well with my receipts. On Friday, May 23rd, I wrote 3 pages this day. I used this cute little hanging star washi tape from EB to decorate. I just love the foil on these EB Galaxy washi tapes. I think it is so stunning and so intricate. Love that. And then here, my mom's friend who runs like the pickleball group that they're in gave me like a little gift because I'd helped them make the stickers. And so she put it like in this bag with this little printable that she made on top, and so I just stuck that in because I thought it was cute. And I do love Pickable. It's pretty fun. Sometimes I'll go play if they have an extra spot. I feel like it's kind of like an not old woman, but like it's like for the older generation, but I find it fun when I go with my parents. So that's that. On the Saturday here, I use this stunning like ocean themed, coral, seashell themed washi tape. I love the peach in this and the gold foil, but I use this washi tape to decorate a spread for here. This was May 24th, and I just think this washi tape is so beautiful. I'm like stroking it, but it's so cute. And I wrote 3 pages that day. On this day, basically my grandma has a tradition of doing Easter egg hunts for us, even when it's not Easter. And she'll just put like random prizes. Like that day I got a bunch of Lindor chocolates, but I find it so fun. It's like so nostalgic. And so sometimes when we go over, she'll be like, I hid some eggs for you, and then we'll go find it. So I just stuck the little like prize paper that she puts inside the egg in my journal because why not? On the very last page here, we have my May empties spread. So this is where I tracked all the empties I finished this month. Last month, or the month of April, I finished 12 products, and then somehow in the month of May, I finished 24. So I feel like it just depends on timing sometimes. In the month of June, I don't have much that I foresee myself finishing up, so I guess it really just depends on the month. But that month, I also finished 4 washi tapes and 2 pens. And like I said, I finished this journal on May 24th. This was right before my Korea, Japan grad trip. So that's a whole journal in itself. So super cute spread. You guys know I like to match my original cover page and the final spread here. It was nice that this card where I wrote the May empties also matched the spread as well. And I feel like this turned out super cute. I love this little vanilla dragging this giant teddy bear. I feel like that's such a carnival thing and so cute. I feel like I said the word cute already. But like I said, finished this journal on May 24th. And that is that. That is all for this journal flip through. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.